So I don't really know who planted the idea that I should go on mission trips, but I've always wanted to travel. I've always wanted to travel around the world and see places where I've never seen and be in the most uncomfortable places. Because in the nursing field, we're always going to be in a state of uncomfortability, wherever it is, where it's a situation with the patients or not, or with your friends, and with the awkward tension. I seek discomfort. And so I wanted to go to at least a mission trip where I can make an impact with my career as a nurse and then be able to help someone. And so I was like, okay, I can go and try to go on a mission trip. So a lot of it in Loma University, that's where I went to. A lot of it plays in you get emails every week about SIMS, which is the mission trip advisor, or it's a program, or not really a program, it's like a club. I don't really know what it is, but they pretty much tell you that these are the list of countries that the university can go to, and you can choose where you want to go to. And so my friends who started doing this mission trip wanted to put Argentina on the map to go, and so that year nobody has ever been to Argentina except for us. We were going to be the first people to go there without
How many were you guys?
So there were, I think, 11 of us that came with us, and then most of them were nursing students, and then because they started it, and so we didn't know what we were gonna if we were gonna find an SDA facility there, or we didn't know how it was gonna happen, but it somehow worked out just fine because the director of SIMS was his wife went to school there as a nurse before he transferred to the US, so we somehow got the connections to go there. But a lot of it has to be putting forward your involvement and commitment to I want to go to a trip versus I want to go there because of my friends. You have to set aside your values and morals and why you want to go to the mission trip. So in my experience, the first time I went to the mission trip in Argentina, I actually struggled trying to find money to go to the mission trip. It cost about $1,600 for 2 weeks and included everything in it: flight, food, and also the help of SIMS who planned the whole thing. And we are given a scholarship at school, about $700 for the first mission trip, and you have to pay the rest. And so I pretty much worked in my first job as Cutco selling knives, and I barely got enough, and then the rest of it I had to use my credit card. But then the second time around, the following year after that, I told my friends hey, how did you guys do this? How did you guys raise so much money to go to all these mission trips? And a lot of my friends told me, you can do scholarships wherever, if the school gives it to you, or you can write letters. And then I was like, letters? You can write letters and they can give you money? It's yeah, you just write to a pastor, you write to your friends, you write to your family, but they have to be handwritten letters or typed letters, and then you tell them your experience and what's going to be your goal for this. And then even if it's a little bit of money, with all those letters, it can really stack. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I could afford to go to Africa and Brazil in that same year.
Wow.
Without writing those letters, and also with the help of God, of course.